Hey family, welcome to Unfiltered Truths. This is the very first episode of this new series, and I want you to know something right from the start. Here, we keep it real. No fluff, no fake, just the truth, raw, honest, and from the heart. By now, most of us have seen the video from Macedonia Worship Center in Houston, where Pastor Cassandra Pope rebuked and removed a worship leader right in the middle of service. And yes, it was all over a hug. It's been a week. The video has been shared, the memes have circulated, and the internet has had its say. But today, I don't want to focus on the gossip or even the entertainment of it all. I want us to talk about the bigger picture, because what happened that Sunday wasn't just about a hug. It was about leadership, correction, and the power of words when they're spoken in public. Let's be real. The hug wasn't the real story. The real story is how correction was handled. In front of an entire congregation, words, especially spoken in front of people, carry weight. And sometimes the way correction is delivered can wound far deeper than the mistake itself. Proverbs 18:21 reminds us, death and life are in the power of the tongue. Think about that. Death and life. A public rebuke can correct, yes, but it can also humiliate. It can scar, and long after the music stops and the lights go out, those words keep echoing in somebody's mind. Now, correction is biblical. Don't get me wrong, leaders have a responsibility to hold people accountable. But the Bible also gives us a process. Matthew 18 says, if your brother or sister offends you, you go to them privately first. If they don't listen, then you bring a witness. Public rebuke was never meant to be the first step. When leaders skip that process, they risk wounding instead of healing. They risk tearing down when the goal is supposed to be building up. And that's why this moment hit so hard. For some people watching that clip, it wasn't about Cassandra Pope at all. It was about them. It brought back memories of being embarrassed in school, being dismissed at work, or worse, being humiliated inside their own church. Church hurt is real. Some folks never recover from it. And when we, as leaders, use microphones and pulpits to tear people down instead of restore them, we push souls away from Christ instead of drawing them in. So let me ask you this. If the shoe were on the other foot, how would you want to be corrected? With compassion or with control? With dignity or with shame? Because whether it's in church, at work, or even in your own home, the way we handle correction says more about us than it does about the person we're correcting. As people of faith, we can't ignore this. Correction is necessary, but dignity matters too. Leadership is not about embarrassing people. It's about restoring them. So let's check ourselves. Let's ask, when people look back at my leadership, will they remember my care? Or just my control, my compassion, or just my correction? A week later, the world is still talking about that hug. But my prayer is that we start talking about healing, accountability, and how to truly love people well, in public and in private. Because at the end of the day, leadership looks like truth spoken with love, correction covered in grace, and discipline wrapped in dignity. So, family, let's be builders. Let's be lifters. And when it's our turn to lead, let's make sure our words bring life, not death. This is the start of something new, the Unfiltered Truths series. Every week we'll talk about the things we usually whisper about, but need to shine light on. If this message spoke to you, like it, share it, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Until next time, stay true, stay grounded, and remember, the truth may sting, but it also sets us free. I love y'all, and I'll see you soon.